Hey, what is going on, guys? I just have not recorded in forever. I've just been doing PvP, kind of grinding. I had, like, a mini vacation, and it was just kind of, fun, so I didn't really have any time to record. I didn't pre-record, obviously, because, like, I've only had the channel for, like, a couple days. But I did get CODY MOONBLADE, so we're gonna just play this out. Decided I might as well, like, whip out my, recorder and play him. But, what else was I gonna say? Alright, so a bunch of you have been commenting about, like, another Mark Dark. It's an adapt. That's not me. If they're, like, pretending to be me, then, I mean, like, tell them, and, like, tell them off, or something. But, yeah, that's not me. So if that's what you guys are wondering about some random named Mark Dark, it's not me. Okay, and actually what I'm thinking right now is that I can actually die if he, like, Medusas me, because, like, I'm not drawing stun blocks, because I did change my deck and setup, and I'm going to talk about that a bit, because the one thing with Fire Mastery is you can't kill anyone with Fire Mastery. And the reason I say this is because if you have Fire Mastery, and you're against a legend, and you go second, you just cannot win. Like, I know it sounds like really, my god, I need to turn my chaplains off. I know it sounds, where's chaplains? Really bad, and like, oh, you can't beat, these people. Well, yeah, it's because you can't beat a legend if you're second and you have Fire Mastery. They just won't die. They all have above 3k health, 4k health. You can't Rampage combo them. And I did know he was going to Medusa, so that's why I life shielded. It's kind of obvious. Like, I mean, he can shatter into Seraph, but I don't think that's going to work for poor CODY MOONBLADE. Oh, well, I found it first draw. So yeah, he's kind of panicking right now because he's like, oh my god, he used life shield, what do I do? I mean, that's a solid reaction. Yeah, he's gonna try to infoul. If I were him, I would have, like, stunned Medusa. That would have probably been his best bet. So yeah, this is basically his last round to do anything, because I'm just gonna Gnomes into Blade Centaur, or Blade Infoul, Gnomes Leprechaun. Which is what's really good about this strategy, is you can tank people out. You can, beat people, even if you don't have first. Now, in this case, it's a really bad example because I have first. But, yes. Now, I'm tempted to Gnomes just for the Dispel. I think I'm actually going to. Yeah. I'm just gonna Gnomes for the Dispel. Now, this, like, might be really stupid sounding, but if he Spiny Swords, then it's definitely worth it. Chatting me. People are chatting me, and I don't want to read their chats. So yes, I am kind of back on YouTube, just trying to, I guess, do videos. I mean, this week's just been huge for me in sports and, not sports, and in things that are sports. That did, like, 0 damage. I hate my life. My only hope is that he uses Spiny. He didn't use Spiny. Okay. It was worth it, then. Because well, why would you Earthquake? Like, well, I mean, I guess why would I hit? So you can use the same logic. Also, you guys probably noticed that I'm constantly keeping Triage in hand. And that's obviously because I want to be able to Triage if he Spinies. So I'm actually going to summon this minion because it weaknesses, it does all that good stuff. I don't know why I drew a card. That's pretty stupid, because now I'm not going to draw any main deck blades. Maybe if he's unlucky, he's not going to be able to get that off without using 2 pips, like a Satyr, Centaur. I mean, I doubt it, but he is not even going to take it off. He's just not a smart move. Now, I'm running the Mana Burn wand, and you guys probably noticed I haven't drawn a single Mana Burn. But, whatever, I'm okay with that. Minion is blading me, that's actually amazing. I can wand, get the shield off, have a blade on, Blade into, I do carry gargantuan centaurs, plural, and I do carry a gargantuan leprechaun because you need to kill people for small pips sometimes, because sometimes you'll need to use Doom, and you're going to have to centaur into centaur for a kill, especially if you get somebody with Guardian. You can't just waste all these pips on Gnome's Spinosaur. Wow, he is just really going off. He just does not want to... Oh my god, I feel so bad. He can't... He has 2 life dispels on. Wow, R.I.P. Cody Moonblade, honestly. He's just playing awful, and I don't think it's his fault. I think it's his draws. He's clearly not drawing anything good at all. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me for this. It's actually really good. Not gonna lie. Like, when you want a blade stack, especially if someone doesn't have Enfeeble, which is rare. But if you want a blade stack and you just want the extra blade that's not like a treasure card spirit blade, and I do know there are treasure card spirit blades that stack. I do have one in my deck, but that's just a decent blade to have, especially if someone has a lot of resist. It's actually decent. So never underestimate the Pierce Blade. Especially when, okay, I'm saying especially a lot, but in a case where your minion uses a, what the hell is it called? It's called a thingy. The, thing that does that thing. Yeah, got it, nailed it, killing it. When it does that. Yes, okay, so it has a Pierce Blade. It's a Spirit Pierce Blade. When the Clockwork does that, and I'm gonna be, not surprised if he uses whatever it's... What is it called? Why can't I name anything? Okay. If he uses Cyclops on my minion to kill it, that would actually be really smart, because my minion's gonna take his shield off, and then he's gonna die, because I'm gonna hit. Okay, he didn't. So we're actually gonna hit up that Pierce Blade unless his pet has Infel, and we're gonna try to draw Infel. Okay. Let me check his pet. This is not cheating, I promise. It does not have Enfeeble. Well, R.I.P. Cody Moonblade. I feel bad for him, honestly. Because he can't really do anything without first, just because of how he plays. He's not really a good player from second. That's my personal take on his strategy, at least. He can't do anything if he's not first. Especially versus... Well, one, if I was using Fire Mastery, he would have died by now. I also had a lot more life shields in my deck. Okay, he's gonna choose to Wand. I don't know why he would... His deck must be failing him. So yeah, where is my hit? I swear to God. Okay, I feel like Centaur would kill, but like, I'm not trying to risk anything. Okay. 4 blades. Okay, the only reason I'm taking time is because 2-blade gnomes only did what it done. Okay, yeah, this blade. Okay, this may have been a horrible move. If he had 6 pips, then I would not have bladed. I would have hit, because he's trying to Earthquake. Yeah. So, if I literally just said that, that's great timing, because now I don't look like I'm just one of those people that's like, well, yeah, you said this. So, can I not draw? Thank you, my friend. Spinosaur. Wow, I am a creep. Okay, well, time for him to die. William knew. William's really good, actually. He's, like, really good at PvP. I'm just saying that because he is one... Well, he's one of, like, many. Well, actually, no, he's not. He's pretty much the only one. He advised me that maybe a half deck would work for me, because as a life, like, the tank strategy, it's great. It works. Like, woo! But it takes forever, and I don't have that time. So we killed Cody Moonblade, yay! We took 1,600 away from him. His ratio is also hideous. I don't know how he has that ratio. And it looks like we passed him on the leaderboards, because it does go by wins. And if you have less wins, then you've technically done it better. So we are ahead of Cody Moonblade. I'm actually going to be back with the second match, because I feel like I can do another match. And it's gonna be fun. Here is my deck setup. Don't judge it. It's really small. It's a small deck. Don't take it out of context. So this is it. It's basically so I can shield spam into blades and then kill minions. And I'm actually gonna take out a bubble because no, I'm not. I'm stupid. Okay. And I do have Weaver. I do have Pigsy. One thing I recommend, okay, I'm talking a lot, but one thing I recommend, if you guys are in a 1v1 situation and you are going second, or even if you want to add this into your 1v1 deck, Unicorn or Pigsy. This may sound stupid, but when you're starting off Grand PvP, most of the time, if you go second, someone's going to kill your minion as soon as you summon it. And you can't do anything. You can't do anything if you are second. So one thing that you can do if you want your minion to survive is just draw a Pigsy or Unicorn, and you can use it before or at the round that they kill your minion, and it's going to work a lot better for you. Anyway, I will be back with the second match. We are back with the second match. I haven't really accepted it. I was just at Cody's match to make sure that I wouldn't get him in the queue again. But here we go. So it looks like we kind of got a random. I haven't really seen him before. Hopefully we'll like get first and not instantly die. But okay, we got first. So it looks like, unless something goes horribly wrong, that we're probably going to win. But in the case that something goes horribly wrong, which honestly happens a lot in my videos, then, well, you guys are going to see that. So right off the bat, I'm just going to kind of start off with blading, because when you get a balance and you're first, you kind of know they're going to lore spam, especially if they're like anything above private. Sometimes they like don't have lore, but I mean, this guy's just, he's just showing us he has lore, and he's going to use it right off the bat. And that actually did like a ton of damage. I don't know why that did 800. That should not have done 800, but we're going to get rid of the life shield, which I just have in case they have Weaver. But once he's used lore, and I pretty much know he's not going to revert to using Weaver, then I'm just going to discard the life shield. So as we blade, hopefully he'll like shield this around. I won't mind if he scorpions. That would actually be good, because I do want to get a heal off pretty soon, but I don't want to heal when I'm at like 700 health, because then I also have a chance of dying. Okay, he used info. That's not good for us, but for some reason I have a feeling he's not going to use a minion, so I'm going to discard my small hit, and I'm just going to shield, because knowing a balance, he's going to lure, and after he lures, a scorpion can't do 1k, so even if I fizzle the satyr, hopefully, well, not hopefully, there's like nothing he can do, so if he does do, we are going to bubble for now. Maybe later, once we get a few more blades, we are going to be a little less reliant on a bubble. But I don't see a mastery, so he can't really spam Doom. He'd have to waste a lot of his pips. Just going to kind of draw for a blade. So I'm fully expecting like a lure, a mana burn. If he used mana burn, that would be smart. If I drew a mana burn, that would be really nice, but I'm not going to. Is this a Doom? If it's an infect, I'm just gonna heal right now, because there's no point in waiting to heal. Like, what did he expect I was gonna do? We are getting a ton of wands, and I don't really want those wands. If you guys didn't know this, I'm pretty sure most people do. You can hover over your little side thing next to your character. Depends on which side you are, if you're the knife, or if you're the sun. You can just see what's on your head, so you can see if weaknesses stack, if there's too much stuff there that you can't see anything, then you're definitely going to be able to spot what you want to see. That's what I do before I hit. Most of the time, I just count my blades, and I kind of check the math, see if it's really unrealistic that it'll kill, or if it's more on the realistic side. What is he? Okay, that's actually not a bad move. With the amount of rounds he has left in Infal, I don't know if that was a good move, but it's not like a bad move. Okay, and obviously with 1 round left in Infal, we're just gonna shield, because the Lore Master is a little too obvious here. Again, I would love to draw Mana Burn, because that would just completely reset him. Now, if he does Infal, then that's smart, but what is he doing? Oh my god. Okay, he used Doom. I'm not sure why. He let his Infal run out. He let the Death Bat tick another round. Let me see if this is trained. It's not trained. Okay, so then there's really no point in him doing that if it's not trained. We can just Sanctuary immediately. He can Lore Master, but he can't, like, I mean, technically he can kill us because we can Fizzle, and knowing my luck, that's totally possible. But hopefully we won't. Yeah, he used Lore Master. That is not surprising at all. Now with this bubble up, he is kind of forced to Doom. And if he does, that's going to take away 2 power pips, which is going to be good for us. And we're just going to shield next, because we want him to stack these weaknesses. Let me actually check. I think I have Lifeblade already. Yeah, I have Lifeblade. But see how you can tell that they stacked right there? So that means that they're 2 different ones. So if I wand, they're both going to come off. So we're just going to shield because the Death Bat runs out right now. He might even go for a Lore. I mean, if I were him, I would just Infal, honestly. I mean, I could totally Fizzle this and die, but hopefully not. Okay, perfect. So right now, we are not able to die. I don't know if the Pet Fortify is good. I don't think he's at that level where he can pop it, unless he's, like, really good at Wiz. Like, it's totally possible. And these shields, I do not believe stack. Unless one was, like, a duelist. Okay, yeah, they do not stack. Yeah, I feel like he's not going to Lore Master right now. So I'm actually just going to get rid of all of his pips, get rid of my weakness. And now I have a little time to Blade. If I can draw a deck Blade, a treasure card Blade, that's going to be great. Because now he has no pips. Yeah, see? Now that's the type of time, that's the time you want to burn someone. Usually when you have a shield on, which is sort of what you guys saw in my last match when Cody, he tried to Earthquake me because he had a shield on. And he didn't think I would hit, but kudos to him. I didn't see the Earthquake coming at all. But I did see that Gnomes would give 2 life dispels, and that's really what I wanted from that exchange. Now we are going to heal eventually. We do have a lot of blades on, I think 4. Hopefully we can draw that last deck blade. Okay, not that one. I mean, it's a deck blade, but that's not the deck blade I wanted. And we already have that one on, so that is useless. We're gonna weakness. Hopefully he, like, Lore Masters. And guess what? Yeah, Sarah's just kinda, she's just chatting me, and I wasn't paying attention. So we'll have that little exchange with her. Hopefully he uses Lore Master. I'm going to be happy if he uses Lore Master or Scorpion. Okay, that's fine. The longer I wait to heal, the better. Because Satyr does, like, I don't know, 1.5 with Sanctuary. I don't know. Okay, we're just going to use another Blade because he can Lore. It's going to do 500 and Scorpion won't kill. He can Doom, and I can just Sanctuary, and Scorpion won't kill. So he's kind of trapped right now. The best move he could do is probably Lore Stun Lore, but he doesn't really seem like the type to do that. Okay, he's going to Infal. Not a horrible move. Do I still have 1 round of Fort? I don't. Okay, that is not good. So we're just going to... Part of me wants to shield, but I know that if I shield and then I fizzle the Satyr, that it's definitely possible that I die. So I'm just not going to take that risk. Just going to Satyr into shield, wand, and then probably kill, because he's just going to use Lore Master into Lore Master. Or he's not even going to do that because he had no faith that I would heal. He's going to doom. That is perfect. He has no pips now. We can just shield as he hits us. It's going to do minimal damage. And once we wand, he is pretty much dead. We are going to keep these sanctuaries in hand, though, because I do not feel like risking... I don't want to die, so I'm not going to play, like, foolishly. But I'm not going to play safe. We actually don't have any heals. Sometimes my deck does this. I just do not draw heals. Kind of hoping he uses Lore Master. Perfect. Now, this is going to do, like, I don't know, 300 max, unless he crits. Okay, yeah, probably around 300, because I do have, if you guys didn't know, my pet does have Balance Ward. It's a 14 ward. It's, like, it's not that good, but could be better. But, I mean, really, that extra 1 resist is only saving you a few tiny, tiny bits of health. We are going to discard Mana Burn because, as you guys, I hope, as you guys can see, he does not exactly have any pips to Mana Burn. Or, I mean, have any pips to burn with Mana Burn. Entirely possible I fizzle this? Nope. Which means we have 5 blades. If he doesn't shield, I don't know if I'm going to gnomes. I might. I don't know if it's going to kill. I'd rather, okay, maybe I won't infal. I'd like to maybe Pierce Blade or find that stacked. And he did shield. Wow, okay, didn't expect that. Oh, he's stunned. Okay, that kind of did nothing. That kind of just lets me be able to Spiny Soar. So, I don't really see the purpose. And we drew Spiny Soar. Perfect. Yeah. The reason I'm drawing out my treasure card deck is because I know that I'm going to probably have to find another small hit in between. Or even a little blade. So we are just going to Spiny Soar because he can't heal with Doom Up. Spiny Soar damage altogether does about 1350. And I'm pretty sure 5 blades is going to cover that. So we are just going to hit through the weakness. And his pit failed, so yeah, he really is in a bad position. Okay, I kind of wanted to discard some stuff, but oh well. If we fizzle, it's not the end of the world, but we didn't fizzle. And this does look like it's going to be game, because he couldn't really do anything from second. I think I've only lost like twice from second, and one, I can only remember one actually, I forget who the other one was. One was a myth who spammed Talos, and when you go up against that, there's like nothing you can do. Like if you beat a myth that spams Talos, I actually did beat him the next time I faced him. I just bladed and I blade Gnome's Blade Centaur because I just wanted to kill him. And that is GG. It did end up killing him. So we have hit 1600. And actually, let's check my rankings before I do the outro. Hopefully this wasn't too long of a video. I mean, obviously the title's going to be like Killing CODY Moonblade because views. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm not that self-centered almost. So yes, we did pass CODY Moonblade. And in between recordings, he did do another match. I don't like to queue right away because I feel like people can set. I know it's like kind of unrealistic, but it does happen sometimes. So it's just kind of better safe than sorry. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment the content that you want to see. It really does help, especially with the likes and subscriptions. It just it lets me know that you guys enjoy what I put out, and I hope you guys are having a nice, safe week. It's almost the weekend, thankfully, and I'm out.